It's time for another Italian sub review. Today I'm headed down to Albany, Stuvyesant Plaza. We have a place called Primal. They have an Italian sub on the menu. I need to check it out. Primal's this crazy butcher shop. They have all different types of like specialty meats. I used to shop there all the time when I lived down in that area. But today it's sandwich time. There is, however, something peculiar about the Italian sub on the menu. Everything on it is normal. I think it's like ham capicola, salami, pepperoni, provolone. I don't think anything there is abnormal, but the name, it's called the COCHESE. And I personally don't know the correlation between the Beastie Boys Sabotage video and an Italian sub, but today I'm dedicated to figure this out. And I'm not doing it alone. Today we have a special guest. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's head out of here. So I'm here at Primal. I just ordered my sub. I'm waiting for it to be ready. I had to ask about that COCHESE. It's not COCHESE, it's COCHESE. It turns out the guy who works here has no idea why it's called that. So he's gonna ask while we taste this. So we'll see, maybe we'll get an answer before the end of this. So I told you I wasn't here alone. I'm here with actually my buddy. Both of us went to Siena. Friend of the channel, Brian G.
Friend of the channel. I love that phrasing. I went to Siena for 2 years. Siena's an awesome school, awesome experience. You said you know a Brian G from Siena too, right?
So I was gonna say, well, it wasn't the Brian G you were expecting. He kind of inspired me to kind of even go into the whole Italian sub thing. I'm gonna let him tell you about what he does.
I inspired you?
Yeah.
Wow,
oh, yeah.
man. I'm honored.
I mean, how many Italian subs do I really have to eat in my life?
I was gonna say the fact that I can influence people like that. Oh man, that really makes me feel honored. So I have a YouTube channel, Instagram page, Facebook. My YouTube channel is Brian Gregoire, spelt weird, pronounced even weirder. My Instagram is @BrianGregoire_BMU. I post my reviews. So I do interviews with small business owners as well, and that's posted on my YouTube page. I love that mutual benefit with businesses. They share my content, I circulate the word about them. It's just, it's a really effective partnership, and I'm happy that I was able to delve into that this year.
All right, so we just recorded something for Brian's channel, Tasting the Sub, but we got to do it for here, guys. Let's dig into this thing. So what I did was I ordered the COCHESE, COCHESE, whatever they want to call it, and I did lettuce, tomato, oil and vinegar, and they only have jalapeno peppers or pepperoncini. I had to go with jalapeno. You got to get a hot pepper component. All right, so let's dig in. The one thing I will say, put that down for a minute. One thing I will say, that the meats and cheeses are sliced way too thick. It tastes really good. You can tell they're using like a boar's head, a genoa salami, a really good provolone. It's just, you don't want to bite into slabs of meat. The quality is amazing. The bread is awesome. The other thing is the oil and vinegar is like as literal as possible. It's oil and vinegar. Usually if I want something like that, I want something that's got a little bit more, I don't know, pizzazz to it, a little herbage. I don't know. Am I overthinking this? What do you think?
Well, Jerry, it's good to be particular. I like people that are particular. It shows that you have a sense of vision. So no, I don't think you're overthinking it. You have your ideal sub in mind. Some places, you know, live up to that covenant, and others don't. But you know, I appreciate how particular you are when it comes to subs. Tell them how you really feel, Jim.
I've been following Brian here, and he went to a place a couple weeks ago that he got a sub that was like, it was like they cut him a big piece of like a larger sandwich. I don't know, I can't roll with that. At least these guys give you all like an actual sub roll that the sub is on. I guess the bread comes from a place in Nino's in Albany, called Nino's in Albany. The bread is actually very good. I'm a big fan. I don't want you to think I'm bashing this sub at all. I don't do that. This is a local business. They do a very good job. The quality of what they got on here is very good. For me, just I like it sliced a little thinner. Next time I know how to order it. Another thing for me, whenever I do a sub, I got to go with some kind of coffee soda. And this is a Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew. I've never seen these before. Last time we did this, I wore this coffee soda. And this time it's looking like that's going to happen too. I'm not going to wear it. Here we go. That is not a good drink. But I love the coffee taste with an Italian sub. It's one of the best combinations. This was a fun one. Make sure you follow Brian on Instagram and YouTube. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. If you like food, subscribe, hit a like on the video. And I have a whole playlist dedicated to Italian subs. I'll leave that for you to check out right here. Just to tie the loop on the name of the sub, they don't know. They have no idea why it's called the COCHESE or COCHESE or whatever it is, but that's the answer. I wish I could have gotten to the bottom of that.